Hello, we're live already.
Hello.
Hi, Emmanuel. Hi,
Hi,
Emmanuel.
hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Pleasure to have you on our channel. Good
Yeah,
evening,
it's nice to
everyone.
be here.
Yeah, good evening, man. Good evening, everyone. So another very important and mind-blowing section because we have a special person that would be inspiring and changing lives. I already told him that he's going to change the whole world now with his story. Yeah, so it's I just I already have my book to write. So I believe our audience have been waiting for this very moment. Yes, to learn a lot and get inspired. So it's another series on our channel, hearing success stories of global talents around the world. And this is another episode where we have our guest, Emmanuel Ashaolu. I don't know if I got that correctly.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, so this is really new because we've not had anybody from the arts and culture route, come share their inspiring story of how they secure the global talent visa. Well, Emmanuel is here with us to be our first, guest. And yes, and I believe a lot of persons have been asking questions. Yeah, this route is not very popular. How can I, with my, act and cultural skills, get the UK Global Talent Visa? So Emmanuel is going to answer all of those questions for us. But before we go straight to the points, without further ado, I want us to first of all know who Emmanuel is. He's going to do justice to that. I'll just do a little introduction of who he is. Emmanuel is the founder of Appia.
Afia.
Oh,
So
Appia.
it's pronounced like F. So, but it's PH. So it's Afia. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's Afia Emmanuel.
Wow. Sorry about that. Okay,
No, that's fine.
a groundbreaking Nigerian and UK shoemaking brand. And this business 10 years ago in Nigeria. And Emmanuel turned his passion into a UK global talent visa. Yeah, so through the business, I believe you got the visa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're here to share a story of how it's worked out for you. So I'll just allow Emmanuel to do his introduction. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your company. Tell us about a little about the visa as well.
Okay, so my name is nice to be here. Sorry. Good evening, everybody. So my name is Emmanuel Ashaolu. So people call me Afia. So the name of my business is Afia Emmanuel. So which we started, let's say officially 10 years ago. We've been doing it, but not officially, but officially we started 10 years ago. And I'll say we deal majorly on making of handmade shoes. Yeah, that's the major thing we do. We make belt as well. So and also about global. I'll say the business is based in Nigeria, but now we have a branch here in the United Kingdom, thanks to the visa route I'm in at the moment. So now about global talent visa. Global talent visa is majorly for talented individuals. If you are, I won't say a top player in the industry, but if you are someone doing well in your industry, it's not just fashion. Global talent is you can get it in science, you can get it in academy. So if you're doing well in your field, you have supporting document to back yourself up. Yeah, then global talent is the best way for you. Thank you.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much for that was a very elaborate and direct answer. So we
Thank you.
appreciate that. So what first drew you into, because you got it through design and shoemaking, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
It's already on the caption. So what drew you into design, shoemaking? Was there like a specific moment you knew, oh, this is what you would do, and you already saw the future like Joseph? And
Okay, I would say it started when I was in school, right?
mm,
So I'm the kind of person that loves shoes. I love wearing shoes, and So it started that way. My friends do ask me, where do I get my shoes from? So I have like a local shoemaker then that makes shoes for me. So I have low time. So I change shoes every time. So everybody keep asking, where do you get your shoes from? So I will direct them to this person. Oh, you get your shoes from this person. So all of a sudden I thought, why not turn this into business? Why not be a middleman? So I became a middleman. If you want to buy a shoe, I will tell you, okay, I sell shoes, you know, tell the person the type of shoe you want to make, get the money from you, take my own part of the share and pay the guy. So I became a middleman. And all of a sudden I thought, why not go into this fully? Why be a middleman? Learn how to make these shoes. And, since I have passion for shoes, I love shoes.
Mm.
So I reached out to someone and, I learned how to make shoes. And that was how I became a shoemaker.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, all of these things comes with design skills. Maybe you need to be specially gifted. Sometimes that's how people see it. But were these considerations not like a hindrance to your challenge? What makes your work unique? Because I shoemaking that you need to be a super designer for that to really come out.
Well, I won't really say super designer like
Yeah.
that. It all starts with passion. I'll say any
Mm.
business you want to go into, it all start with passion. So I used to tell people that you don't just go into business because of the money aspect of it. Because if you go into business because of the money aspect of it, there will be a time when money will not come. There will be a time where, so it's that passion that you have for it, the zeal you have for it, that's what will keep you moving. So I said the passion is one of the main things you should consider before you go into business. So then after you have the passion, then you can now consider, okay, let me learn more about this. So shoemaking now, the basics of shoemaking. If okay, I know how to gum shoe, I know how to put this together, put that together. The world is evolving. You need to also learn the tech aspect as well. How do you market your product? How do you make people know? So you need to keep learning. So I would say there is no perfect business person. Everybody needs to keep learning. So you can start, probably you can have just a little talent. I won't call any talent a little talent, to be fair, but you can have something small and you can just learn more to make it bigger. So you just have to keep learning. Then I think you asked a question about what I don't know, what was the last question you asked?
What makes your work unique? Like, what makes your own work peculiar? You know, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, well, the first thing that was my drive then was I want my name to be known, not just about the money now. Because I know once the name is known, then you start selling your name, not the product. Let's take all these big brands, for example, some Gucci or Versace as an example. The shoes they are making, it's not as if you can wear it for 100 years. Do you understand? But it's the name, the brand name,
Mm.
that's what they are selling.
Mm.
That's just it. That's what. So they make sure the name is known. Oh,
Mm.
I'm wearing Versace. You don't have to. There is no two ways. It's expensive. If you
Mm.
mention that name, they know it's a luxury footwear.
Mm.
So the first thing I did was I made sure my name is known. I did a lot of promos when I was starting. Lot of promos.
Mm.
I don't care if I earn 1,000. There was a time I'll make the cost of production will be about, let's say, as at then will be about, let's say, 4,000 naira, and I'll sell a pair of shoes for 5,000 naira. Do you
Wow.
understand? So, but what I'm doing is I'm selling quality. So
Mm.
this person he want to come back. So the
Mm.
person comes back and I say, okay, due to this and that, the price is increasing from 5,000 to maybe 5,500. The person won't doubt me because I've already proved myself that I'm delivering quality.
Mm.
He
Mm.
has my product already.
Mm.
Do you understand? So that was the first thing I did: sell my name, make sure my name is known,
Mm.
and I make sure I use quality no matter who you are, no matter how much you are paying. So far, I accept the money from you, then you are getting something of quality from
Mm.
my brand. So that's part of the thing that we do in Afia. We don't compromise. We make sure we give you quality. Then also I like blending cultures together. So I would say, for instance, this is one of our product that was showcased in London Fashion Week. So make sure we do a local and cultural touch. 2 seconds. So now something like this, for instance, something like this
Mm.
kind of uh, slide, this is made with Ashaoke. We call it Ofi in Yoruba land, you understand? So it's made with Ofi, and it's a cultural kind of thing. So we like blending culture and tradition together.
Wow.
So we'll make sure our own culture in Nigeria blends with their culture over here. So that makes our work also unique as well. Then personalizing. So we do customized product. Let's say for instance, if you have a wedding and you want your name to be written on your shoe. Let me give you an example. This is an example, right? So you want your name to be written on your shoe. So you can say maybe your initial is MA, right? MA. You understand? So, or you want a sole of red color, for instance, we'll get you a sole of red. So we personalize our product as well. Okay, I want this particular. This is how I want mine to be. So yeah, so that's what we do.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. I'm already.
Thanks.
It looks like I want to enter your house and take all the shoes you have. Oh my,
You're welcome.
yeah, that's talent, talent, and this is all of these things, brought you to where you are. Yeah, you're talking about recognition, quality, delivering quality, work, and now you have gotten the quality visa because we call the global talent visa the visa. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I used to call it miracle visa. I call it peace of
It
mind.
is, it is a miracle visa, my
Yeah,
brother.
I can't
It
say
is.
peace of mind.
It is a miracle visa.
Yeah, so before the visa through your shoemaking talent, what was your career, before shoemaking? What was it like?
Before shoemaking, well, my career has always been shoemaking.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
my career has always been shoemaking. So that was why I said when we started officially 10 years ago, but there was a point where I also do middleman. There was a point where there are a lot of things I've done in shoemaking. So my career has always been around shoemaking. I've never worked when I was in Nigeria. I've never worked for anybody. I've always been a shoemaker or shoe seller, I'll say.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting, career trajectory because, we live in an age where people are doing this one and they're doing this one, but for you to remain focused over that.
Yeah, well, it came with a lot of what will I say? Will I say backlash, a lot of side talks because for someone like me, I went to school. I went to Polytechnic as first. I did civil engineering in Polytechnic. Then I went to university. I did geology university. So I for you to do all that and just leave your certificate under the bed and just say you want to do shoemaking, you have to face a lot of this questioning from your parents. That okay, what is really happening? Is this what? Do you understand? Yeah,
I
but
can imagine.
I just make sure I stay focused and yeah.
Wow, spot on. Maybe that's another story for another day. How to
Yeah.
overcome those challenges. When you decide to drop those things,
Yeah.
and for sure, what people will look like, are you okay?
Are
What's
you okay? Exactly. Yeah. Is this guy okay?
Oh my god, but now good thing it has landed in the global talent visa, and that's why we are here, you're on spotlight. So when did you first learn about the arts and culture visa routes? When
Yeah, I'll say that was 2023.
yeah.
So yeah, I was already in the UK then. So my wife just went out. She went to a place of work. Then when she got back from work, because when I got my so let me start from here. When I got my job, they offered me sponsorship.
Hmm.
So, but I was always looking for flexibility, looking for something that would give me freedom because it was already affecting my business. Understand? I didn't have much time for my business, and my guys back home, I don't have much time to discuss. Okay, this is the new collection we are doing. They are just doing random stuff. So I needed something that will give me that flexibility, that will give me that freedom. So I've discussed with my wife. So she went to work that day. And when she came back, she told me she had about a visa route called Global Talent. That was my first time hearing it. So what I did was I went online, went to gov.uk, read about it. What are we? What are the things we need to submit for this visa? What are the evidences needed? for this visa. So when I checked it, it was a lot. So I told myself, just calm down. I looked into my what will I say? I looked into my portfolio and think, okay, I have 60% of these documents that they needed. The remaining 40%, I'll give myself enough time and try and get them. So that was how I heard about Global Talent.
Wow. So the remaining 40% took you like how long to gather the evidence? And
Yeah, so I applied for the visa 2025. So it took me
huh?
about 2 years. It took me about 2 years.
Wow. So it's not the rush hour. You have to take your time.
You have to take your
What
time.
this thing,
Yeah,
so you don't,
you have to take your time.
you don't submit any kind of
Yeah.
application. Okay, wonderful, spot on. All right, can you just maybe in a nutshell walk us through someone that is just a novice, maybe a shoemaker, and wants to do like you, the application process step by step? What can the person, where can the person start from the 60%, the 40%? Just
Oh, okay. So right. So I think everybody here knows about what global talent is. Probably we've read about it somewhere, I've read about it. So what they need from us is the first thing when you get to gov.uk, the first thing that will show about global talent, you must have been in the industry for 5 years. Right. So you must have been working must have achieved one or two things, for 5 years. Then after that, they said it now depends on which route you're applying for. We have the exceptional talent, we have the exceptional promise. So I'll talk about the exceptional promise this evening, so which is much more easier for everyone to apply. I would say easier. Let me say easy, yeah, compared to the exceptional talent. So now the first thing is they need 10 evidences from us. That's the first thing you see there. I mean, the second thing you see there, they need 10 evidences from us, and they need these evidences from industry recognition. They need it from media recognition. They need it from support and sponsorship, and they need it from sales to a luxury client. So I've mentioned 4. Out of these 4, they need you to pick at least 2 and support them with 10 evidences. So let's say out of these 4, all you can get is support and sponsorship and sales to a luxury client. You need to support those with 10 evidences, not 10 each, but 10 altogether. So you can do 5-5, you can do 6-7. I mean, you can do 6-4, you can do 7-3. So after that, I'll still come back and explain, give you more details on how to go about those documents. So after getting your 10 evidences, the next thing is your CV. So they need you to have a CV. So what do they mean by CV? It's just the normal CV we use in applying for jobs. Just you telling them, okay, this and this is what I've been doing since I started my business. I've achieved this. I got this award from this place. I've done some collaborations with this person. They just want you to sell yourself. That's just an avenue for you to sell yourself. So that's for the CV. And one thing now that is, I think the CV is new, because when I applied for mine, CV wasn't there. So CV is just a new thing that they just introduced that you need to have a CV. And now, even with the CV, they can decide not to proceed with your application if your CV is not concrete enough. So let's say, for instance, you have all other documents. All other documents are genuine. They accepted all other documents, and your CV is not convincing enough. They can decide not to proceed with your application. So so after that, so that means the CV is as important as every other document. So after your CV, the next thing is 3 letters of recommendation. So you need 3 letters of recommendation. Before, it was a bit easier because those letters of recommendation, you can get them from any part of the world, and you can get them from an individual that has a business in fashion, but a top player. But now they've I'll say they made it harder by saying you have to get these letters of recommendation from industry, at least 2 industries. Yes. So, and one of these industry must be a United Kingdom based industry in fashion. Yeah. So one of it must be a United Kingdom based industry in fashion. Then the third one can come from an individual or an industry, or an organization. So it depends on where you want to get them from. So 3 letters of recommendation, 2 must come from an organization. One of these organizations must be a United Kingdom based organization. And the last one can come from either an organization or an individual in fashion industry.
Wow.
So if you have all these, what is left for you to do is to apply for your endorsement. So you apply for your endorsement, and endorsement is within 3 to 8 weeks. Then after getting your endorsement letter, you apply for your visa. So that's just the process.
Oh, wonderful. I'm just wondering how the CV, if it's, you said it's like the normal CV, but is
Yeah.
there something that like it's like a selling point for anyone that wants the CV to stand out?
Yeah, just make sure you've done a lot of collaborations with people.
Mm,
You get just make sure you've done a lot of collaborations with people. Let them see that you can't. It's not where you don't have to lie.
mm,
Okay, just make sure you are telling them all the things you've done, like everything. Don't keep anything. Make sure you sell yourself. Just tell them everything. There's no particular thing they want to see there, to be fair. Yeah, no, it's not as if they want to see one particular thing, but anything you are putting there, make sure you are putting everything you've done and make sure they are genuine.
mm.
Okay, don't leave anything out, no matter how small anything is. That can be the catching point for any of the caseworker. So just make sure you put everything you've done. Okay, I've worked with this person. I did, and I work as an apprentice with this fashion industry. I've done collaboration with this person. I got an award. Okay, I did empowerment for my local government youth.
Mm.
Stuff like that. If they see that in your CV, that they will feel okay. This is an asset to the United Kingdom.
Wow, fantastic. Spot on. So somebody is just out there listening to us and thinking, but yeah, I'm skilled. I know how to do shoes. I can make shoes, but I don't have like maybe a first degree. Is it because you had educational
It
background?
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's not the criteria at all.
Okay. Can you?
Yeah, that's not.
So even without maybe a first degree in university, if the person is just good and can prove that, the person should be eligible for the visa. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful, spot on. Because yeah, I think for other visa routes, like maybe the tech route, sometimes maybe a master's could be an advantage.
That would be yes. But this all they need for fashion is your skills
Mm,
and what have you achieved in that industry. So
mm,
they just need because once you put in your application, they will check probably your website, they will check or maybe if you have an Instagram page, they will check your Instagram page. They want to see what you've done. And that's why I keep telling people, don't hide whatever you're doing. Put them out there, put them online. It doesn't cost you. Probably I won't say it costs you much. It won't cost you anything.
mm,
To put those things online. Put them on Facebook. Put them on Instagram.
mm,
Because of this kind of opportunity. I was speaking to one of someone reached out to me that they want to apply for global talent. He said you've been in the industry for the past 7 years,
mm,
and you don't have any social media handle. You don't have anything on your Instagram. So they will want to check all these things,
mm,
and if they see the date, probably you posted something 2015, for instance. They will say, okay, this person has been in this industry for a long time.
mm,
So you don't hide anything. Don't put them in your gallery. Put them out. Put them on your social media platform.
mm. Wow. Somebody said, it's like this Oga has given us so many things. Can we just do a little rundown of the things again, like the the evidence? So he said
Okay.
10, and the person has to ensure that he has a CV, um, 3 letters of recommendation, right?
Yes.
Somebody is just trapping it. Yes, can you read the gov.uk website, right? So the only thing is that he's also expanding and throwing more light on what
Yeah.
exactly to watch out for. So that
So I can explain. I can give. Let me do a better explanation on those 10 evidences.
all right.
So for 10, I'll start with media recognition, for instance. So what they mean by media recognition is uh, your product or your collection. Let's say, for instance, you launched a collection now, and you now reach out to a media body that you need this your collection to be reviewed by them.
Mm,
Do you understand? In form of a critic. It won't be in form of an advert. It's not as if they're advertising your collection for you. So it's just for them to review this collection. They will talk about the good side of the collection, and they will talk about where you need to make an adjustment if needed. So that's all they need by media recognition. So let's say, for instance, you have a collection and 3 or 4 media body reviewed your collection. Okay, that particular collection, that is 4 evidences from media recognition. So let's say you have another collection, a different one, another 3 media review your collection, that's another 3 evidence. So 3 plus 4, that's 7 evidences out of 10.
Wow.
Okay, so now if you have those 7 evidences under media recognition, you need 3 more evidences for you to have 10 evidences. So you need to pick out of maybe award and sponsorship, or sales to a luxury client, or industry recognition. So let's take, for instance, you pick sales to a luxury client. So what they mean by sales to a luxury client is your product must have been sold to a luxury client. So there's a reason why they put luxury there. So it's not just not luxury client, luxury retailer. So there's a reason why they put luxury there. It's not that just any retailer should buy your product. They mean a luxury retailer. So what they mean by luxury retailer is they should not go to that person's page and see a product of maybe £20. If they say put up £20, they will feel this is not a luxury retailer. So that must have been sold to a luxury retailer. And you that are selling your product should know. Let's say, for instance, you're selling a cloth, for instance, up and down for £20. They will feel this is not luxury. So your product must also represent that luxury. So let's say I'll just give you like a range. Let's say, for instance, maybe between £100, £150, we can still call that luxury. So it must have been sold to a luxury retailer. So what evidence do they need? They need the conversation. If you have the conversation between you and this retailer when you're making the deal, you understand, screenshot that, put it in your evidence. How do you deliver this product to them? Do you use DHL? Do you use UPS to deliver? Get that information. You understand? Add it to your this thing as well. Then, apart from that, do you issue an invoice? So, the invoice you issued, take a screenshot, add it to your information. Did they make a part payment? If they do, screenshot it. All the details of how everything went between you and this retailer. You need to add it to your document. So that's what they mean by sales to a luxury retailer. So let's say, for instance, you've sold to maybe 3 luxury retailers. That's 3 evidences. Altogether, that makes it 10 evidences.
Wow. Brother, you have blessed. I mean, somebody is just jumping. I can feel it. Somebody is jumping and saying, "Oh, this is the guy I've been waiting for." You have given $1 million advice and secret. You just pull it out. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Yeah, it looks like we might be having questions already coming on the chat, right? So keep it coming if you have questions for our global talent. UK global talent is on the spot. You will not understand because ourselves, we are recipients of the visa. So I know how when my wife got it, how the joy and everything.
Oh God, yes.
Really hard, when you have few days to leave the country and it just came as a miracle. And the family were just
wow.
She first of all fell on the ground and was I said, "Oh," because we knew what it meant for us as a family. So I understand the joy, the peace. You're enjoying now, and it needs to go. Go to somebody else. We need to
yeah, definitely
feel what we feel. So we understand the impact of this visa. But how's life been after the visa?
I'll say easy. Yeah, that's what
Relief.
yeah, exactly. So I'll
Flexibility.
say now I can sleep with 2 eyes closed.
I'm focused.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
because the visa will open or launch you to career opportunities as well. Freedom and flexibility, recognition, wherever you are, you hearing that you have that visa on its own, it's yeah. So everybody want to associate with you, So it's a very, very good visa, and which I would advise anybody that can go for it should go for it. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Looks like other countries, because I think when we did for the United Kingdom, we got it. We also tried for Australia. It looks like a similar process, and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
also
yeah,
got it. So
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if maybe Australia is also looking for.
I
Uh,
think I think they have, because I saw a news is a couple of days ago about them looking for talented individuals as well. So it's your own Undertech.
yes, it was on that tech. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So maybe if they are looking for shoemakers, you can go and do that.
I think it's even similar with that of United States as well.
Yeah.
The difference is not much, yeah. So if you can get for United Kingdom, if you United States is your this thing, let's
Mm,
go for it. You
yeah.
know,
Wonderful. Good thing. Like you don't even need a PhD because looking like you don't need a PhD for this.
you don't even need
A first degree.
what's the list of qualifications? You don't even need SSCE.
You don't even need SSC. Just
You don't need the only thing they need. The only thing they need is your talent. That's your skills.
oh my
That's the
god.
only thing they need. Yes, you don't need SSCE. You don't need anything. You don't need proof of fund. You don't need English tests.
This video needs to go viral. Somebody's life will change from this story because this is so it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. So you're looking for how to locate. Manuel has opened their eyes. You don't need all of these things. English test, proof of fund, where are you working, which employer are you working, how much salary and all.
You don't need all those. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can
God.
decide to get the visa and just stay in your house and be doing your business.
Yeah.
You understand? You don't have to work with anybody. You don't have to work under any employer. You
Hmm.
can just stay on your own.
Hmm.
You can even be employing people if your business is that big. You can employ people.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So what was maybe like surprisingly easy for you? Like these things you're already saying is looking like very easy. So look, it has if I'm trying to apply for the visa and I'm skilled in shoemaking, fear has died after this, this it has disappeared. So are there other things that were like, oh, surprisingly easy for you? I know you prepared for some years, 2 years, some documents, 40%, but the 60%, like, can you tell us the easy part for you? Like, because
Yeah,
sometimes,
I'll say the easy part was the fact that let me take one of the evidences as an example.
yeah,
Recommendation letters.
yeah,
Before you can get a recommendation letter from anybody, you need to have done something with this person, probably collaborations, or probably you've worked with this person as an apprentice or anything. So I
mm,
think what made it a bit easier for me was I did I have few contacts that I've worked with. So, and that's one thing I used to tell people: if you are in a business, you don't just keep to yourself.
mm,
Connect with people, network.
mm,
People get contact. No matter how small the contact is, you might need it anytime.
mm,
Just get. So it's made it a bit
mm,
easier for me. And for media recognition, I have few media recognitions as well before I came to the UK. You understand? So that made it a bit easier for me as well.
mm,
So I would say, even if you are planning to come to the UK in the next 5 years, a few things you can gather now. Start working towards it. Start gathering them. You never can tell. Opportunity can come anytime when you need all these things. So even if you go to an event and you feel, oh, this is a big person in the industry, it's either the person say yes or no. Walk up to the person. Oh,
mm,
I would like to work with you. I would like to also collaborate. I would like to have your contact.
mm.
It's either a yes or a no. And if it's a no, you try somewhere else. And if it's a yes, that's a good thing for you. So just the connect with people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful, spot on. So it looks like your evidences were more of media recognition, not awards and
Yeah, I have few awards, I would say, but now if you check gov.uk, they have the particular kind of award they want.
yes.
So which most of the awards we are getting when we're in Nigeria can't fit into that category.
Mm,
Do you understand? So to be on the silver side, I just decided to go for the ones I know I'm sure of, which is the media recognition
mm.
and the sales to a luxury client.
Oh,
and industry recognition as well. So, but I just decided to do two. So if you want industry, if you can get for industry recognition, that's fine. But just make sure you go for the one you can deliver. Like the
did you work with a lawyer? You did it yourself? Because looking like somebody might.
yeah, not really with a lawyer. Where I would say I have a friend that is also in that route.
Hmm.
So not a lawyer. So it just she put me through few things.
Hmm.
Okay, this is how to do this is how to do that. Just get this document, get this thing. So I'll go get the document. Okay, is this okay? Okay, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. Yeah. So it's not as if I use a lawyer. So I just use a friend that has probably more experience in global talent. Okay, look at this thing. Am I doing it the right way? And yeah.
Okay, she was also endorsed as well before you.
Yes, yes, yeah, years ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
fantastic, fantastic, spot on. Wow, interesting. And the challenging part was which part was challenging for you?
Yeah, I'll say the fact that we're gathering the document at first, then the fact that I at some point when I was planning to apply for this visa, I was looking for is there any shoemaker that's as this I searched everywhere, looked online, checked TikTok, checked YouTube. There was no shoemaker. There was no shoemaker at all that I got in this visa.
This is
So all I was seeing was the fashion design tailor,
yeah.
the people on that doing the tailoring sector. Is there no shoemaker that has got it? There was no shoemaker. I know if you see a video of a shoemaker, at
Hmm.
least it will give you like this thing that okay, I think I can do it. If this person can do it as a shoemaker, then I think I can do it. But there was no shoemaker, so I wasn't even sure if I'll be endorsed as a shoemaker. But I know shoemaker is under fashion designing. Do you understand? But I was having that double thought that will shoemaker really go? Shoemaking, will it go? Let me push it. Let me try it. Yeah, and this my friend. I also asked her, have you heard of any shoemaker? She has never heard of any shoemaker that has
Wow.
gotten this visa. Okay, maybe I'll be the first. Do
Hmm.
you get so? Yeah, so that was I would say that was the most challenging part of the application.
Wow. That's a very big lesson. Yeah, don't follow the crowd. Just have faith.
No,
Yeah,
no, exactly. Yes.
have faith in yourself, believe in your God. Oh my God, this is really mind blowing. All right, let's keep our questions coming. Keep our questions coming, please. If we have questions for our guests, Emmanuel is the man of the moment. See, this video is going viral because there are a few videos like this. From his even experience, from his stories, it looks like he's looking like the only one in the internet at the moment. So, so yes, he must make disciples out of him from this video. Like he's going to multiply his kind. Keep your questions coming. He's a good route. He's enjoying peace of mind with the global talent visa, and we're happy for him. Keep your questions coming. If we have questions for Emmanuel. All right. So yeah, what I want to find out now is I think you're doing there are some conditions, and requirements of the visa. You should, I don't know if it's the same way for the arts and culture, but for tech, you have to remain in the field you endorsed in. You don't have to do something else. So you have to be doing tech, what you endorsed in, maybe if it's AI,
Mhm.
an AI company or doing entrepreneur. But does that also apply for arts and culture like shoemaking? If you decide to do something else, would
So
that
for shoemaking, the thing is you can decide to work under another employer, probably in another sector.
okay?
But make sure you are doing what you are endorsed for. Make sure you are still doing the business you are endorsed for. Because when you're trying to apply for ILR, you
Mm,
have to give evidence of maybe the income,
yeah.
what the income you've made during the time you know before the ILR. So you need to be in the what's it called, the industry you are endorsed for. But
Yeah.
you can also work anywhere else. You can work under care, you can work under tech, you can work in the construction company, but
Mm.
make sure you're still doing that business or that skill that you're endorsed for.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic, brilliant. Looking at maybe your passion, you started a business out of this already. What's your plan for your business in the UK? Do you want to? What's like your plan? Your plan for the business?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well, at first, the first thing I did when I got my this thing was, well, it's I was so shocked, I'll say,
Yeah.
because it came in earlier than expected. So now my plan is, I'm at the moment we're still trying to know how the business works over here. Well,
Mm,
I've met few people, I've done some collaborations, connections with people, and now my plan is to meet more people.
mm,
And also, we are planning to also start our factory in the United Kingdom, hopefully before the end of next year. So,
mm,
so we'll start working from it, because at the moment we are still importing our shoes from Nigeria, where our factory is.
mm,
So we are trying to start our factory over here. So that's the next line of action.
Wow, that's a big one. Yeah, you're doing big business.
My
Factory.
brother.
Hey, yeah, factory. It's everybody.
No, we have big and small factories.
Oh, factory is factory. Oh. Factory is factory. Right. That's a good one. Yeah. One other thing we want to get from you is yes, people want to wear your shoes and they want to know you. Somebody might also want to get to meet you, maybe know you personally as well because of your success, getting the visa and all that. Is what's the best way they can reach you, or do you have like maybe for more tips you want to give to them, or do you have a plan because of what you've actually God has blessed you with, you want to give back to community? So do you have any sort of advice, directions in those areas, and how can they reach you or connect with you for business, for more advice, more coaching, and all that guidance and mentorship?
Yeah, so the best way, I'll say the best way to reach me is through my Instagram page.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a place I can pull that. Afia Emmanuel,
Yeah,
Afia Emmanuel. That's Afia underscore Emmanuel. That's my Instagram page. I'm looking. Is there a way we can pull that on? Yeah.
it's gonna come up. So coming up soon. So you can reach Emmanuel through his Instagram page, Afia Emmanuel. It's gonna come up on the yeah, just give us a moment. Okay. So it's going to be on the chat as well. This video is it's going to be live on our social media channel. So you've heard him, you can connect with him on his Instagram page as well. All right. So while we are waiting for that to come up,
I can't hear you.
yeah, sorry about that thing. Is it better now? Can you hear me? Oh, it looks like we have a question now. Say hello.
Sorry, I can't hear you, but I can see what is on the screen.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now? It looks like it's from your end because I can hear you. All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, I can't hear you, but I can see the question, but I can't
Uh,
hear you.
Let me go for the
Yeah,
question.
so all right. So the person is asking, what is one thing you understand about? Okay, so I would say if you are hesitating, so far you are in the business. I won't. There's nobody that can apply for global talent visa. So far you are. We're talking about fashion. We're talking about fashion designing today. So I will major on fashion design. So far you are in fashion designing. You are already in the business. It probably might take you a longer time than maybe someone that has more evidences. But so far you're in the business. It's something anyone can achieve. It's something, and so don't be held back because of the bulk evidences that is needed from you. So the first thing I would advise, the first thing I would advise you to do is check these evidences. Just list them down. Even if you don't have anything, probably you have a zero out of those evidences. You don't have anything, or maybe you have just one or you have just two. List out the evidences, list out the ones you have, and list out the ones you're trying to get. Do you understand? Give yourself a time range. I started this, like I said earlier, I started this global talent journey 2023. So that was about 2 years ago. I applied early 2025. So you don't have to rush yourself. There are some people that have reached out to me and they are saying, we have 3 months left on our visa. Can we do global talent? I won't say no that you can't, but we need to be realistic. We need to let ourselves, we need to tell ourselves the truth. This visa needs, how will I put it? Needs you to have concrete evidences. So if you rush to it, I won't say you rush out of it. So you need to give yourself enough time. You need to give yourself, no matter the amount of evidence you have at the moment, just give yourself enough time to get the other evidences. So it's something anybody can achieve. It's something. So you asked if there was something that gave me. I understood that gave me that confidence to finally apply. Well, I would say the confidence I have is the fact that I know I'm in the industry already, and I know whatever they need and I don't have is what I can still get. So far, every other person in the industry can get it, then I should be able to, no matter the time. So that's why I said don't rush, give yourself enough time. So no matter how tough or how difficult it is to get it, just give yourself that goal that you have to get it. So that's my response to that.
Can you hear me now? Is my voice back?
I can't hear you.
Oh, so you just have you just have to. Oh my God, what's happening? All right, maybe you just take the next question. You can just go over with the next question.
I can't hear you.
Oh. Surprised. Let me leave and rejoin.
Okay.
Hear me now? Is it better now? Can you hear me now? Oops. You can hear me, right? How about now? Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Okay. So apart from under art and culture, apart from fashion designing, apart from those known categories, there are still other few categories that people don't know. So I think that's the question. Like a soloist, a music producer, even to what's it called? If you are, I think an event decorator, for instance. Yeah, an event decorator can also apply for global talent. So there are lot and lot and lot of lists that can apply for global talent. So what I would advise is if you are in the industry or whatever you're doing, just go online. Don't say, oh, my skills don't key into global talent. Go online, write your skills and what you do, and ask if you can. And if you want more, you probably want to know more about if your skills can apply, you can reach out to me on my Instagram handle. So I don't know if it will be shared before the end of this session. So you can reach out to me, then we can talk. We can talk more on if you can apply or not. So, but there are lots and lots and lots of lot of categories you can apply for. A singer can apply. If you are a photographer, yeah, a photographer can apply. A cinematographer can apply. So it's the global talent is broad. It's not just for fashion designers. They said art and culture. So art and culture is a very broad distance. So event decorator can apply. So, but I think a stylist doesn't fall into that category, and I think a stylist doesn't fall into the category. Makeup artist doesn't fall into the category. So you can just reach out to me, so you can, we can talk together and see if it's a path you can go for.
All right. Is it better now? Can you hear us?
No, can't hear
Uh,
you.
but it looks like some persons can hear me. Maybe it's from.
I can't hear you.
Okay. That's very terrible. All right. So I think it's from because some person said they can hear me. What will happen is we'll call it a close for today. Have to just chat Emmanuel since he can't hear me, so he knows that we are closing the section. Yeah. So you can reach out to Emmanuel on the his Instagram page is
No,
on
so it's HIMHA. So, but it's HIMMA here. So instead of the capital letter M, it's H, small letter H for
yeah
the Instagram. So it's HI. So it's Afia underscore exactly. So, but there's an underscore after the Afia underscore Emmanuel.
underscore him. All right.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we would have to, call it a day for today till we have maybe another episode of Emmanuel for any of us that have like more.
I can't hear you, but
I
it's
know.
fine.
So you can't hear me, but you can hear me. So I think it's maybe a technical issue. All right. So now you can chat us on the numbers on the screen. You can reach out to Glotale if you have more questions or you want to get more inquiries about the visa process. We'll be closing the section now. It's been a very, very, very wonderful time with Emmanuel. You've been so open, so you're generous with information, and so energetic. You've made this section really, really educative and informative. We appreciate you for that. On behalf of Global team, yes, and on behalf of our audience, we are 1 million, 1 million, 1 billion times grateful for your time and for what information you're giving to us. So until we meet again on same channel, please, if you've not subscribed, subscribe. Click on the subscribe button so that when you can get notifications when we have a new talent with their own unique, peculiar story of how they got global talent visa or whatever it is that is their talent story that you need to be inspired from. Thank you once again for today. Till we meet again, we remain the Glotale team connecting talents opportunities. Bye. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.